we can finally buy the CSV in-game in 4.1. So in today's video, I'm going to take a look at it. We're going to go loot some bunkers with it, since it's very nice for driving into bunkers, since you can put a couple of boxes on the back here. First, we need our boxes. I already bought mine. You can just go to the station. I'm at Serpent Station here. Go to the cargo deck and buy a couple of these store all boxes. I'm just going to take one of these. You can take two if you want to, but I'm just going to fill up one with NPC gear and then go sell it at the end here to see how much we can make. Might be a pretty good test. I haven't done this in quite a while, but running bunkers without missions is probably one of my favorite things, since I can just chain them together constantly. I already made a guide on how I do this and what locations to visit, but this vehicle is perfect for it, since recently they buffed the turrets quite a bit, especially with server meshing. The turrets also are way more consistent, making it difficult to shoot them down. But let's get into our little vehicle here, and then we'll put it on our Valkyrie. Here we go, we're on our Valkyrie. You can put this on a Cutlass as well if you want to, so you don't need to own a Valkyrie or a bigger ship. This will fit on a Cutlass. You will have to squeeze it in though, but it is possible. I have done it quite a few times. So for our first bunker here that I'm going to be visiting here, I'm just going to go to the Afterlife. Since this is a 9-tail bunker, I will link a video in the description on a bunker route that you can follow along with, where I show you all the 9-tail bunkers here over at Crusader. But this will be my first one to visit, so that we can farm gear and hopefully we can fill up our little 2 SCU box and then sell everything. Now this bunker will have a bunch of turrets, so we will have to park just a little bit out so that we can farm them. All of the 9-tail bunkers also spawn red boxes, which you potentially can find railguns in and a bunch of other gear. There you can see is the bunker. I'm going to see if I can get a little bit closer so we don't have to drive too far out. I'm just going to land here just behind the hilltop so that we can go to the bunker. Now this is the PTU. I'm just going to leave my ship open. I'm pretty sure nobody will show up since they're all busy with the other event stuff. Plus this bunker is pretty abandoned. Let's take her out and see if we can at least farm a couple of armor sets here. With the new introduction of Year 0 item recovery, we won't really need a lot of gear, but we can still farm it to make a bit of money here and there. And we might be able to get a bunch of railguns in the red boxes. All of these 9-tail bunkers do spawn red boxes as well, so definitely worth farming. Yada is pretty flat, so it makes it a lot easier to drive on. So we're very lucky. We're finally here. You can see a bunch of NPCs in front there. We're just going to get out here since I don't want them to completely kill my vehicle, right? Just going to get out here. Let's see if we can snipe them with our little Karna. Here we go. The Karna does have a sniper rifle mode or a charge up mode. It should one-shot most NPCs. As long as you charge it correctly. Very nice actually. Let me just investigate everything here, since sometimes they can spawn there as well. And roam around. You can see there's more of them. I think that's all of them. Now we can just get our little box and loot them. I'm going to leave my vehicle right here. I'm not going to drive closer. Sometimes they can respawn and shoot your vehicle, but I'll definitely take my box here and load it up. If you get a big backpack like this, then you can fit one whole gear set inside of your inventory, which makes it a lot easier to loot, right? I'm just going to say loot here. Open up the arrow and we can just drag the whole gear set into our armor. We just make some space. There we go. We've got everything. I just shift clicked the undersuit and everything went into my inventory. Now we can open up our box. It makes looting a lot easier actually. And then you can just shift click everything else into the box. Let's do it with this guy as well. So loot, Shift click the gun and then the undersuit as well, and everything goes into your big backpack, making looting super convenient. Having the bigger backpack definitely makes a big difference in looting NPCs. We're gonna do all of these guys. You can see the NPC respawned here. It's not the best, but we'll deal with him quickly. So they do respawn every now and then here, so just watch out, right? He could have killed me. We got his loot. Now let's go inside. More of them respawned outside here. But I managed to get them. So you can loot so much NPCs if you just wait around, since they will respawn eventually. But let's just get inside here before they completely kill us, since I want to get to the red boxes inside. But I definitely going to go pick up their loot. Let me just fill up my little box here. I'll loot it. I'm gonna loot the other two guys I just killed. I managed to loot them. Let's head down and see what we can find. Never leave your box on the elevator. Sometimes it can disappear when there's a server error, or at least in the past that has happened to me before. So just leave it here, and then we can slowly but surely clear all the NPCs. I think I managed to clear everything here. I don't see any red boxes at the moment, but I can definitely loot their gear. Managed to loot this guy. I'm gonna go throw his gear in the box, and then I'll loot all the NPCs I killed at the bottom first. Managed to find another one here. Here we go at the box. The box is getting pretty full, almost 50%. Now there is something I want to check. This guy is a heavy. I don't know if I can loot a heavy suit into my backpack. Let me just see here. So open up inventory. Let's see if we can drag everything into our backpack here. Loot this undersuit. So I can't loot this undersuit. Chest piece, arm pieces, and the gun. But the undersuit I can't loot. Not the end of the world. Undersuits are worthless. But we can definitely fit a whole heavy set into our backpack as well. Just a little bit more tedious to loot, right? There we go. Managed to throw it into the box. Here's another guy, just a medium set. And I believe we can definitely loot their gear. They got a lot of ammo on them as well. Let's loot the undersuit again and the rifle. Ooh, there's actually a red box here as well. We can take a look at. So I haven't looked at any red boxes with the new update. But we can find a sniper rifle. Interesting enough, we get a max lift. This is the first time for me that I can find a max lift in the box. So very nice. And of course, we get a bunch of ammo here as well. Very nice little find. Max lifts are like 20,000 if you buy them outright. But definitely something nice to find as well in the boxes now. Don't know if I mentioned this, but if you want a heavy backpack like this, you can buy one at Grim Hex. Very nice for looting. Here's another heavy that spawned. So every now and then they will respawn. So just keep your eyes open. I think I'll take the heavy first, just because our box is getting pretty full. And I do believe their gear is way more valuable than just the regular ones. I can't loot the undersuit, but I'll loot chest piece, the gun. I really wish we could just say move all here into the box, but it seems like it's grayed out for the moment. But we're almost there. I think one more guy will fill up our box. Another red crate spawned here. This wasn't here before. Let's just see what's in it. So we've got a rocket launcher, a white Defiance helmet. So I'll drop this helmet. This one as well. Take the Defiance helmet and the rocket launcher. And the ammo as well. I'll see if I can quickly throw that in the box. So you can definitely find cosmetics here as well. I'm going to have to take another look here. Let me just see how this looks on me. This Defiance helmet. Definitely a little bit better, I guess. I'll just keep this one because it's special. But no reason really. This is just the PTU. So we don't really need all of that. Seems like our box is full. So I might drop the undersuits to make some space, since they don't sell for a lot. There we go. Our box is at 99%. probably get a couple of things in here again. But let me quickly just take another look at the bunker. Maybe we find more red boxes that spawned. I checked all the corners. There's nothing more. Let's go see how much money we can make by selling that armor box. Just need to be careful when we go to the top here. There might be NPCs that respawned, right? But I definitely spawned again. Quickly gonna deal with them. Seems like that guy's invincible. We just knock him out. Because he doesn't want to die. I think we killed all of them. Sure this guy doesn't step on him. We're all good here. I'm just going to loot all of their guns so that we can sell it as well. I've managed to get all their guns. Let's head over, give it a little vehicle, and then we'll drive back. Here we go. I can just snap my box onto my vehicle, and we're safe. Let's head back to our Valkyrie. Lucky for us, we can see our Valkyrie name, even if we're a little bit out. This gameplay loop is definitely not the most profitable, but definitely gives you a change of pace. Money is not always the most important thing in Star Citizen, since you grind out one ship and then you have no money sinks for the most part. So definitely, if you wanted to do something a little bit more interesting than just bounty hunt or loot drugs, and this is probably something you can do with this little vehicle. Very nice. I always try to have this one available. I used to only have it on the store, but I'm gonna melt mine now and only buy it in game. This thing isn't too expensive. You can buy it at Lorville at New Deal for about 300 and something. They're about 350,000 thereabout. Very nice little vehicle if you need it. But we're at our Valkyrie here. Let me just quickly park it and then we go sell this box. All parked. I'm going to go to Serpent Station here and then I'm going to go sell everything. Managed to take off on my Valkyrie here. The turrets did shoot a little bit at me, but we're fine. Managed to make it to the station here. I'm just going to land and then I'll store my box. I would like to lift up my box and just remove it while I'm inside of the Valkyrie, but I'm a little bit scared it might fly through the roof. So I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to drive it out. Luckily, they made it super easy to take off the box. You don't have to fiddle with the thing. Instantly grabs it. Sometimes it can be difficult to take components off ships, but the box is pretty easy. There we go, all snapped. Now I'm going to send it down and then we can go to the cargo deck to actually sell everything instantly. You can sell everything one by one if you go to the Galleria and to the armor shop, but it's a little bit tedious, a little bit too tedious for this video. This is more showcasing the little vehicle. You will get a lot more by selling it individually, but for me, I just like to instant sell. Here's the elevators. Just gonna choose Cargo Center. We can head over to Cargo Services, and here should be the terminal where we can sell everything. So just select, say sell. And see, we've got a couple of containers here. Let me just find out which one is the real one. Just click it and say sell. Do not quick sell, right? Sell. So this one is not the right one. Just choose this one and say sell. There we go. Everything popped up. You'll see we'll make about 80,000. Now, if you sell this manually, one by one, you will be able to make a lot more, but 80,000, not too bad, right? For a little box. We could have filled a way more. Also, I have my backpack that I can sell from. Here we go. You can see here's my backpack. You can also press sell here. You'll get a little bit more since you're selling the magazine and the compensator and the telescope, but they're worth nothing. So we can sell those. This was just a quick look at the vehicle in-game. Hopefully you find it helpful. If it was, please leave a like. And if you want to see more videos like this, then you can watch these two videos right here. A big thank you to my YouTube members for supporting the content. Thank you for watching and I'll see you in my next video.